What do you think we should draw from Pride Night and WNBA?
Well, I mean, I just think it's a small moment in a long history of time to just take back and take a deep breath and just look how far, even if this little piece of society has moved forward a little bit. A Pride Night game doesn't change anything in the grand scheme of things. But maybe for one moment, for one person, you can feel normal.
I just bounce this off. I was thinking about the ride over here. It's easier for a gay person in this league than it would be for an NBA player to come out. Yet conversely, you guys are getting robbed at the bank as far as pay. So I mean, it's like there's a lot of movement being made on both sides.
Our movement always comes in the form of money, and on the male side, it comes from the movement of mental evolution, which takes a lot longer for males to do because insecurity runs wild in their blood.
Do you think this league will ever get a better pay scale?
Not until either we take drastic measures as players. I've talked about it in the last couple of days. We get an opportunity to really look at ourselves in the mirror with the CBA, and instead we folded and we got scared and we didn't want to mention the word strike or pay raise or anything that came with losing your job. Last time I checked, NBA's had a strike. NHL hockey's had a strike. And they have millions to lose. So if we're not willing to lose everything as players, we really don't have much to gain.
Do you agree with what Kelsey Plum said?
I don't know what she said.
About getting 50%, just like the NBA does?
50% of what?
The revenues.
Yeah, I mean, that would be the easy solution. But that 50% would cut into those owners pretty harshly, and pretty sure they wouldn't be around either.
Would any kind of pay raise solidify things here in the U.S.? Europe is so much more money-wise,
Well, you would have to look at something that would really make a difference, and the only way that can be possible is if the NBA stepped up in any sort of way. It becomes harder when you don't have as many NBA owners. But I see them pumping the G League and Summer League like it's the greatest league in the world. Instead, our league, we can't even get a 20-minute snippet of who played that week. I mean, it's truly just a slap in the face. I've been in it for 15 years now, so at this point, it's not my fight anymore.
Would it be accurate to say that you've made 10 or 15% of your money in this league total over career? What would be if you had
of my total income?
Your total income.
A fraction, maybe 9%.
Nice.
A fraction of what I make.
Right.
I mean, it's just not a lot of money. At this point, I'm paying for health insurance. I have a baby now. It's very expensive. Aetna's very good. Cigna, thanks for the dental care. And obviously, I play because I play for a great organization. But there are players who aren't that lucky, that they're playing in Westchester, New York, in front of 800 people. That's a slap in the face to all the Liberty fans, to the players, and no one seems to be bothered about it.
And it's not your fight, but you're a fighter. I mean, is it?
Well, my fight, I've always said, has been on the court. All I can do is put everything into basketball. That's the only way I can make any change, These young kids right now, they're speaking out, which is great, and they're going to have a whole decade of speaking out on Instagram.
Do you think your voice carries more weight when you have 15 years under your belt? You were a high-profile player from day one.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it does, and I've always been one to, when I say something, I truly mean it. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. And at this point, it's the same conversation I've had for 10 years about the pay raise, and nothing's happened. So there's a dead horse, and we keep beating it.
The compacted schedule, how much does it hurt you guys?
It's horrible. I mean, we've been on the road for 20 of the last 25 days. You think our Phoenix fans like that? You think that's great for the product on the court? I mean, you blink and the season's over. I don't know what the priorities are. The World Championships, if so, that's great. We'll be ready to play in Spain.
Looking at the level of respect that you guys have gotten from people making decision.
Yeah.
Have you seen an improved level from some of your NBA counterparts? I know DeAndre just
Yeah.
he had the opportunity this year.
Yeah, that's all nice. I mean, I grew up with all these guys, LeBron and D Wade and Carmelo. We played on the same Olympic team. We were all 20 years old, 18 years old. The respect that they have for us and we have for them is unwavering. But that doesn't move the needle. That doesn't make any difference as far as making this your career. And at the end of the day, not, saying, well, that was 12 years of making minimum wage as the best basketball player in the world, or whoever it is. That's kind of a feeling.
Number one. What will you tell your son about it? What do you about all that you're talking about? What do you want to impart on him?
I would tell him that there's no better sport in the world than basketball, and if you play it the right way, if you approach it the right way, it's the best sport in the world.
How has it been balancing being a mother and playing basketball?
It's been a bit of an adjustment. Luckily, Penny's just a tremendous mother, and he's such a great little kid. And with the travel schedule, it's been a little tough, but we make it work. We've always had situations of travel and schedule conflicts, and it's been great. It's been unbelievable.